Hello, it's me, Acist. I'm deciding on doing something different for this upload. I'll be talking about my Minecraft add-on. So, this will be the first episode in the series about the pack's developing, so enjoy the PäRail pack. I will be starting on the legacy trains in this pack. The first train I made in this pack, the PRL Class 444, in Canon. This DMU was used on the Passau River line of the PRL network from 1975 to 2017. When the line was transferred over to PCMA in 2017, it was withdrawn and replaced with the Class 760. Now, the Class 74 is my first locomotive hull train. This train also has the least information on it in Canon, which means, yeah, there's not much about it. I mean, Class 07 is just a shunter. Just your regular shunter. There's nothing special about it. Now on to the HRR Class 57. Where do I start with this? This iconic train set was used in between 1977 and 2008, only being withdrawn into 2008 because it was getting replaced. This train pulled the Holly Express, a major inner-city rail route, but more on its replacement later. Now, that was the Legacy fleet. I don't recommend you use these trains, so maybe not the Class 57. Now, onto the modern fleet. These I do recommend. Here we are, more familiar territory with the Class 51. This diesel locomotive was built back in 1985, and is also my most detailed in terms of the cab. There's also a freight variant, and as well as a legacy variant. Now another iconic locomotive, the Class 96. Built in 1999 for high-speed rail as part of the HS200 family. It is also the fastest locomotive in the entire fleet, with a top speed of 200 kilometers an hour. Now the first multiple unit that was created by me, the Class 381. It was originally built in 2002. It also has two versions. We have this one, which is the standard version, and this version, which is actually a heritage version. See? Alright, now on to possibly the ugliest train in the entire pack, the Class 416. The 416. The Urban Worker 2 that could. Back in 2001, it was actually built shortly after another train in this pack, which we'll be showing. Now let's quickly head back on a detour and reveal the Class 09. I mean, it's just a shunter. Now on to the latest of all the urban workers, the 728, being an Urban Worker 3 built back in 2011 for TWR Metrolink services. Now back into a tangent, here we have the Class 04. And it's an industrial shunter that is also the oldest locomotive in the fleet, built back in 1969. See, remember the Class 57 segment? This is its replacement. It was first put into service in 2006 alongside the opening of the Passau Holly City high-speed route. It is also the commencing of the Class 3 HS300 family. This is the Class 800 of the HS300s. We have another SER train, the 155. Also, this is the time I started to fully model the cabs. This was purchased for the unelectrified parts of the company's network, and it looks pretty comfortable. Now we have our first train for the CVR network. This is the 183, part of one of the DMUs from the 1998 design of the DCCR franchise. Yay! It's an okay unit. And the Class 79, the French-inspired train of the future. That was odd. Anyways, its design was created and perfected in Somara, and also used on express services, so it can go pretty fast. Now here we are with a train that was not built by me. It was built by Longhorn Heavy Industries. They did pretty good work. Anyways, this is the second CBR train, and it's actually the first base MTR mod train retexture, which is kind of surprising. I haven't done before this pack. It also is a remade PCMA D series. More on that in a future video. Now here we are, the Urban Worker 1. It was built in 1999 and is one of my favorite units I have ever built. It also was refurbished back in 2011. Can you tell I love the Urban Worker 1s? Now, because my video software decided to fail on me, I will have to do this via a voiceover. So anyways, here we are, the Class 363. A regional EMU built in 1999 and has the most variations of all trains in this pack. One for the PRL, one for the JNA, and one for the new CETA network. All variants have different OHLE voltages. There is also a variant for departmental works, the 910. And there is also the Class 332. It is the newest and probably the weirdest train I have ever made. Anyways, it has a door layout that is different depending on which car you're in. It is built in 2006 and is used on the CVR main line. So that concludes the current progress on the PäRail pack. In the description you will find a link to the MTR server where you can download this pack. Please note by the time I'm writing the script, the Class 363 and the 332 are not in the pack yet. They will be released in the next pack update. Oh, by the way, share your screenshots in the server. It will help spread the pack. So, goodbye, and see you in a few months.